George, be ready. We're going to send it right to you for commercial very quickly after I intro. We welcome you inside the brand new gymnasium at Clay County High School as we prepare for a Little Kanawha Conference matchup in Roane County High School boys basketball action. The Raiders and the Panthers as the first edition of 2021-22 in basketball action getting set to take place in the brand new renovated gymnasium here at Clay County High School. A very beautiful facility and an awesome place for a cross-county rivalry. Roane County coming in at 1-1 on the season, winning against Wirt County in their season opener, 46-34, a tough loss in a battle just a couple of nights ago at home at the Castle to Webster County, 50-36. Clay County has played 3. They have lost 2 of the 3, home to Herbert Hoover and home to Buffalo. And those 2 games right here on this floor, Herbert Hoover, a dominant win, 70-39. Close loss to Buffalo, 62-55. And then their first win went on the road against Braxton County just on Wednesday night to defeat the Braxton County Eagles 63-55. Glad you could join us on WVRC 104.7 FM's live coverage of Roane County High School basketball action. I'm Andrew Miller, joined alongside my partner Matt White. Katie Nutter is our camera person for tonight. George Allen is our studio technician back at WVRC Control. We will not have this streaming live on Facebook. We do not have the Wi-Fi capabilities. So alert everyone who is trying to watch it on Facebook that we will not have it live on Facebook. We will have it recorded, though. We'll upload the recorded version to YouTube tonight, and we'll have it for you in full broadcast, high-definition action on tomorrow morning. We're going to take a break for our sponsors. Come back. We'll have the starting lineups and the tip from Clay County High School after this. Just go ahead and run 7:40 for the commercials. And then we'll have the national anthem, hopefully. Thank you. Sorry about that, George. We did get the password, so we're Wi-Fi calling. Hopefully it doesn't cut off on us. "45 seconds before the clock runs out." Sorry, Matt. Check, check.
Welcome, everyone.
Check.
Tonight's game against the Roane County Raiders and your home team, Clay County Panthers. Would everyone please rise?
National anthem coming, George.
Our great country in the playing of our national anthem.
We welcome you back inside the newly renovated Clay County High School Gymnasium. This is a beautiful facility as they have completely renovated. In fact, they turned the court from horizontal to vertical based off of its positioning in this school. They got a brand new court. This is very, very nice. Glad you could join us on WVRC 104.7 FM. And we are now streaming live on Facebook. I'm glad I found the principal, and she righted my wrong ship, Matt White. It's time to take a look at the starting lineups for both teams. Let's look at the Panthers first.
First off for the Panthers, a 5'10 senior guard, Andrew Atkins. A 5'10 sophomore guard, B.J. Williams. A 6'2 sophomore forward, Micah Osborne. 6'2 senior guard, Josh Mance. And the big guy in the middle, 6'7 senior center, Curtis Litton.
You hear a couple of very familiar names on that Clay County team. 3 starters from the last couple of seasons for Coach Scott Gibson. For Roane County, Moses Onwuka gets the start at point, the 5'9 senior. Lane Epling, the shooting guard, 5'11 senior. Levi Hunt, the 3 guard, a 6-foot senior. A guard forward, the 6-foot senior, Gary Harper. And rounding out the starting lineup, 6'6 sophomore center, Grayson Keene. Raiders in the visiting black uniforms, jerseys, and pants. Roane across the front of the chest in all white, trimmed out in maroon. Maroon numbers trimmed out in white. Raider R between the shoulder blades on the back, and the Aztec print in white down the sides. All white for Clay County, jerseys and pants. Royal blue numbers and letters. And to trim out in gold. In the center circle, 6'6 Grayson Keene for the first time and probably very few times this year. Outsized by his opponent here in the center circle, Curtis Litton, 6'7".
Litton, he's really a dangerous weapon for Clay County. A tall guy, plays inside, can play outside. Great athlete. Really going to have to be aware of where he is on the floor at all times.
Keene actually out-quicked Curtis Litton on the jump ball, but Roane County couldn't track it down, so it's out of bounds off of the Raiders. Pressure in the backcourt, that 2-2-1 zone pressure already almost turned over in the backcourt, fighting for it, picked up by the Panthers. Still in the backcourt is Litton, and that might be a 10-second violation. It is.
They got a timeout on the floor, I think, before the – nope. Coach was trying to call the timeout from the Clay sideline, but they're going to get whistled for the 10-second call.
Yeah, you could see Coach Gibson to our right. We're courtside, trying to get the timeout. He saw the clock waning down in the backcourt. So a turnover for the Raider defense off the bat, and now they'll give it right back. Tried to feed it into Harper twice. It didn't work either time, but Clay County unable to hold on to the basketball. Micah Osborne, good hustle. Osborne tripped by Onwuka for his first foul. Sideline inbounds right in our view. This Raider team will rely on its defense throughout the season, and hopefully some nights will be hot offensively. Some nights hopefully they'll get through it defensively. Here's a three left wing by Mance, no good. Epling clears into the front court, the senior Lane Epling. Raiders still again looking for their offensive identity. And although they start 4 seniors, that is very misrepresentative of this team.
Yeah, you've got a lot of inexperience at the varsity level, aside from Lane Epling. Trying to feed one into Gary Harper and throws it away.
Harper on the right block was trying to post up. Epling, that's the second time he's tried to feed one into a very small window. Panthers able to break the pressure. B.J. Williams hands it off, left wing. Out top now, Atkins for 3. That one is ripped through the net. As Clay County strikes first.
Just trailing the play was Atkins.
In the corner left is Onwuka. They're trying to get it inside. You got to be patient with that, Matt. And 3 times now the Raiders have not been patient trying to feed it inside. That time it was Keene trying to get it.
It's something that's plagued us this year, Drew, is turnovers. They're mental lapses more than anything. I mean, you're trying to passes sometimes obviously aren't there. That one was just a good athletic play by the Clay defender. But we're very hesitant and to pull the trigger when passes are wide open. We wait too long, and then the door closes very quickly for us.
Onwuka out top with it. They'll dump it into Harper this time on the right block. Help defense, though, from behind as Mance strips it away from Harper. Roane County turnover prone here to begin this ball game. 3-0. Litton, a pull-up jumper from 18 feet just inside the three-point line is good for Litton. That's what he provides, inside-outside game.
Yeah, that was good defense. Just nothing you can do when a guy that's 6'7" can pull up and shoot a jumper.
Hunt trying that difficult pass from right wing to left block, and it did not work. So luckily for Roane County, it was Williams poking it away out of bounds. Good recovery by Williams defensively. Inside, they'll get it to Keene over on the far side, and the Roane County Raiders having all sorts of trouble, Matt, trying to get the ball in bounds and inside to their bigs.
Well, just passes aren't there. I mean, the Clay defense is playing very well, but Roane County's got to recognize that when there's not a window there, you can't go ahead and try to make those throws.
Into the front court, Atkins dumps it underneath to Mance. He is hammered. Actually, that was Micah Osborne. Fouled from behind. The bucket is good, and this is a very, very difficult beginning for the Raiders.
Well, it was been a difficult beginning for all of us here as we got on the air late. We got, issues with trying to get on air, on the Wi-Fi, trying to get everything going. Roane County having just as much trouble on the court here in the early part of this ball game.
Osborne unable to complete the three-point play. Epling fouled on the rebound. That foul going to be whistled on Osborne. Isaiah Payton set to check in. Before that happens, timeout Roane County. We'll take it with them. 5:38 first quarter action. 7-0 Clay County. I don't think it's letting me call Wi-Fi calling for some reason.
Did you just turn the Wi-Fi calling off and call it in normal, or?
Turned it off and back on, thinking it maybe. out of the Roane County timeout. Raider possession trailing 7-0. Turnovers a big issue here in the first couple of minutes for the Raider offense. They have given it away to Clay County a bit. They'll break the pressure with the pass. They'll get it to Harper, top circle. Corner right, here's a 15-foot step-in jumper for Hunt. That's airballed long. Rebound, though, touched last out of bounds by Clay County.
It's just tough go of it here in the early part. Just like you said, nowhere to go with the ball, and then throwing the ball away on a couple of occasions, unforced. Just a tough go of it here to start this ball game for Roane County.
Swinging around perimeter for Epling for three, and I was just getting ready to say, Matt, in a game start like this, you just need a settling basket. That's a big one as the senior Epling with the three. Now a steal in the backcourt. Roane County defensively getting active. Out top, Harper is going to try to fire a back-to-back three. That one hits the side of the rim. Williams with the rebound. Raiders, though, right back in it with the three-pointer for Epling. Mance swings it between the circles out top. Atkins one-hands it hard into the foul line area. That goes out of the hands of Litton, stolen by Epling. Roane County on offense again. You know the defense is going to be there. Here is Onwuka for three. Baseline right, that one hits front rim and pops over. Clay County possession. Litton brings it across the timeline, almost throws it at Katie Nutter, our camera person. Atkins out top being harassed by Onwuka. They'll work it over to Mance, now back out top. Atkins pumps, drives left, baseline, 15-footer over the outstretched hand of Keene. That one pops off the rim, rebound last touched out of bounds by Clay County. 4:14 mark, first quarter, 7-3, Panthers leading.
And like you said, you just need a couple of baskets here to keep yourself settled and help out your offensive cause. Defense playing pretty good here so far. I mean,
Roane County breaking the pressure with the pass. Harper's going to trigger a three. That one's off the mark. Long rebound, chased down by Onwuka, and then he loses the dribble. A great hustle play by Onwuka, and then he just lost it off the side of the hand.
Just unfortunate. Just when you think you've got one gathered up, it was a great play, good hustle, getting to that ball, but you got to take better care of it when you get a hold of it.
Yeah, both teams, just like we saw against Webster County, very active defenses. Harper tips the pass, and it's stolen by Hunt. Hunt underneath, missed the layup, gets his own rebound, and the ball goes out of bounds. And what do we got here? Last touch by Clay County.
Okay.
3:47 first quarter, 7-3 Panthers. The lone basket for Roane County, an Epling three. Hunt takes the inbounds left side, drives to the lane, and he'll draw contact. Foul whistled, I believe, on Litton. Nope, they're going to get Isaiah Payton with the reach. Colton Paxton set to check in for Roane County at the scorer's table. Be his first varsity experience this year. First free throw for Hunt is good. Paxton will check in for Harper. 7-4, Roane County trailing by three. Set to check in for Clay County, Jamison Bodkins. Second free throw missing, off the mark. Rebound by Mance, outlet pass to Atkins. Here come the Panthers. 7-4, Clay County on top. Mance dumps it baseline left. Payton one-hands it out top. Atkins between the circles, jump pass. Mance, the lefty, on the left side for three. Hits the side of the rim. Boy, Litton almost tipped that pass or that rebound away from Keene and into the basket. It ends up going out of bounds. Roane County lets it go. Raider possession.
That's going to be a fun matchup underneath with those two big guys. And like you said, I mean, Grayson, maybe it's the hair from Litton that's a little poofy on top, makes him look about 3 inches taller than Keene.
Backcourt pressure. Roane County breaks it with the pass. Paxton gets it off to Epling. Roane County will set their offense. 3:13 left first quarter. Roane County started down 7-0. They're back to 7-4. And we got a whistle and a travel on Hunt as he tried to put the brakes on the baseline.
A little bit of a jump stop and then trying to feed it underneath to Keene. Just couldn't keep a hold of the feet.
Pressure in the backcourt. Roane County's caused a couple of turnovers with pressure. This time Clay breaks it. Atkins going to fire a three. Hits his second, no doubt about it. From top circle, he's swished two of them. He's got 6 of the first 10 for Clay. They lead by 6.
Not much you could do on that possession. It was good defense, just a better shot.
Pressure broken by Roane County's pass. They'll work the perimeter. Onwuka between the circles, directing traffic inside. Epling, here's a deep 3 left wing. That one rolls off. Litton clears the rebound. 2:30 left first quarter. 10-4, Clay County on top. Litton going to be fouled. That's number 2 on Moses Onwuka now. We've got Alex Hall set to check in. And I don't know who he was originally checking in for, but Onwuka's the one to come out now with the 2 fouls. Well, we got a front row seat. You can see the 3 and 2 of Mance's jersey right in front of our Facebook Live feed. 2:20 mark here in quarter number 1. Clay County is led throughout. Litton at the foul line. Here's a step back jumper. That one rolls side rim. Rebound in the corner, tracked down by Bodkins. And you can hear Coach Gibson screaming timeout from our right as he didn't like what he saw. We'll take it with him. 2:11 mark first quarter, 10-4. Clay County on top. Roane County seems to have settled a bit offensively, Matt White. They were turnover prone the first 4 minutes. They've come back, scored a couple. Epling's 3 and a free throw. 10-4, though. Clay County with the lead.
Yeah, it's mostly just working the ball around the perimeter and not forcing it into the post and just try to get you a decent-looking shot.
Atkins pulled the trigger from about 4 feet behind the line. He's feeling it. That one misses, though. Epling clears another rebound on the defense. Lane fires at foul line area, goes through the hands of Paxton. Roane County got to get back transition defense. Williams, right block, pump fake, shoots it up, no good. Litton, though, he nearly tipped one in the last time he got a hand on it. That time he does tip it in.
Yeah, just an athletic play from a guy that's that tall. Not much you can do.
Largest lead of the night is 8. Keene falling out of bounds, has to save it. Here's Hunt attacking, shot blocked by Litton. Great job by Paxton to dive in for the rebound, but the ball is loose and picked up by Clay County's Mance. Minute 20 remaining first quarter. Here's a 3 put up on the baseline right, no good. Rebound, Atkins tips it. And on the second rebound for Mance, we've got a whistle on the Raiders. That foul going to go on Lane Epling. Left baseline inbound for Mance. He'll fire it out top, left side to Williams. Dumps it back in the corner to Mance. And now back out top between the circles. Atkins will set the offense. They'll work at the Bodkins left wing. Baseline Litton. He can shoot from the outside. And he proved it right there. Hand in his face. As Paxton recovered out there and got a hand in the face of Litton, but Litton buried it. Lead is 11 now for Clay County, 15-4. Hunt finally gets to the baseline. Dumps a pass around on the left block. And Keene with the nice touch.
That was a good feed from Hunt down to Keene under the basket.
That's a first good look for Keene. That's a first really good pass that's actually found him. 39.4 on the clock. Roane County trailing by 9. Low scoring first quarter offensively. Keene getting a hand in on the pass underneath to Litton. Clay County sideline inbound with Atkins, 34 on the clock. Inbounds out top to Williams, back to Atkins. Right wing, jump pass. They'll move it left side to Bodkins. Baseline, it goes to Litton. He'll give it back. They'll swing it over to the right side. Atkins attacking, pull-up jumper. Short off the rim. Keene skies for the rebound. 16 on the clock. Levi Hunt racing into the front court, picks up the dribble. Out top to Epling with 10 on the clock. Back to Hunt, 8 on the clock. Levi driving baseline right. Tries to wrap a pass around again. He does to Keene. And Keene again off the glass. Last shot opportunity. Atkins fires from deep. It hits the backboard, and Roane County, it didn't look very good to begin with, but they fight back and they trail by just 7 after 1. Your score 15-8, Clay County. 60-second timeout. We'll be back. Bit of a chaotic first quarter offensively for the Raiders, but a couple of nice feeds into Grayson Keene to finish off that first quarter. Roane County down just 7 now, Matt.
Yeah, way to battle back. Looked like it was going to be a runaway there at the beginning. Raiders have settled in and, made this a contest to show Clay County they're not going to give up on this game.
You just have to probably accept the fact that if Roane County is going to win games this year, they're going to be, I guess at best you could say, ugly. I don't mean that in a bad way. I just mean it's going to be chaos to get Roane County to victories.
Some of the organized chaos, especially on the defensive end, and use your athletes. That time, Litton showing his skills, picks that pass off.
Boy, Raiders have really thrown the ball away some. Now, it's not just that. Clay County very active as well defensively. Litton dumps one from the elbow right underneath, and it's finished off by Osborne. Good pass by Litton. We got a whistle. We got a bump on the sideline there as Hall was trying to split a pair of defenders. Someone up in the Clay County home section disagrees vehemently with that call, I would say. I can hear him in my ears.
Probably because it was a little bit of a late call, though. And that's going to be 3 now on Osborne, so he's going to be out quickly.
Yeah, he'll check out, back in quickly. Jamison Bodkins. Now Hall in the back court. And Bodkins going to be whistled for the body. We got a bird's eye view from over here. I'm fan watching right now. I'm enjoying it. 17-8, the lead is 9. Epling going to fire from way downtown again. That one misses just short. And the long arms of Litton grabbing the rebound.
I would much rather prefer Lane to step into one a little bit closer.
Here's
to
Atkins
the hoop.
again, and Atkins hits his third 3 from the same area, top circle. That wasn't a clean one. And now we've got a trip. This guy doesn't like anything up in the stands. I mean, I'm not sure that you can trip people legally in basketball.
You're not even allowed to do that in football.
Yeah, that's 2, though, on Bodkins here to begin the second quarter.
That's on Peyton. That's his
that
second.
Peyton. A steal, though. Hall drove into a trap, and now a steal again. And Bodkins is going to be whistled for the trip this time. So now you got 2 on Bodkins and 2 on Peyton. We know that when Clay and Roane get together in basketball, Matt, it's going to be physical. It has been for many years.
Oh, that's always the case. Whether it's played over here, whether it's played back at County Stadium. I mean, it's always a physical matchup when these two get together.
1 plus the bonus, that's 17 fouls already. Here's a baseline jumper put up by Paxton. That one missing long as Epling missed the front end of the 1-and-1. Roane County down 12. Their largest deficit of the first half. 20-8 your score. Litton baseline right. Double teamed. He'll fire one underneath the basket all the way to the left corner. Atkins picks up the dribble. Hands it off to Williams. Williams has it stripped away by Paxton. And Paxton's going to be whistled for the reach. Good quick hands by Colton, just about a half step late. Now Paxton's going to get a breather here.
Yeah, that's some good minutes to start your varsity career.
Eli Eastman checking in. Baseline left inbound. Atkins holds it high. Dumps it into Bodkins, now out to Williams, extended left, into the corner. Atkins going to try another three. In and out for Atkins. He is 3 for 5, though, in the first half. Rebound comes down to Grayson Keene. Hall into the front court quickly, picks up his dribble, gets it to Keene. He nearly traveled with it in the lane, feeds it out top to Alex Hall. Left wing Harper, he'll drive baseline. Feeds it back to Alex, who brings it between the circles. Inside Eastman, dumps it to Epling, right side wing. Back to Eli. Eli going to drive to the lane. The runner in the lane, no good. Rebound tipped by Keene, tipped by Eastman. Eastman trying to dive after it and slides out of bounds. Good hustle again, though, by Keene and Eastman. Eastman gets up a little bit gimpy.
He took a hard spill on the floor trying to save that ball inbounds. Yeah, good work. Roane County getting beat on the boards, but they're doing a good job trying to keep the plays alive.
Keene gets a breather. Caldwell in for Roane County for the first time. Litton off the press break. Baseline jumper. That's too strong. Backside rebound. And it will be Roane County's possession. We really didn't get to see much of Caldwell, Matt, in that Webster County game. I would have liked to have had him inside a bit, but he got foul trouble quickly. He picked up 3 fouls in the third quarter, and that's about all we saw. And he's just a sophomore.
Yeah, good defense on that possession, forcing Litton into a tough shot.
Onwuka loses the dribble in the backcourt. It's stolen by Mance. Turnovers becoming a major issue here in the first half for the Raiders. Boy, Atkins rolled an ankle there on that play. Kept the dribble to Mance out top. Bodkins driving. Pull-up jumper swatted by Caldwell. Just as I mentioned, 3-on-2 break. Epling into the lane, and Epling might be whistled for a travel. I thought it might be a travel instead. They're going to get a bump and a whistle. So that foul is going to go against Mance, I believe. Nope. I was wondering who they're going to call. Atkins whistled for the bump. 8th team foul of the half. 1-and-1 for Epling. First one pops out. Roane County, need to take advantage as best we can offensively of all those freebies. We've missed the front end of 2 1-and-1s now. Here's Atkins. Nifty dribbling out top. Wow. The senior Andrew Atkins is shooting lights out. That's 4 of 6 from 3.
Just nothing you can do. I mean, pull up, a hand in your face. That's good defense, but just, again, a better shot.
Now Harper going to jump and come down again before the pass goes away. And what we're seeing right now, at least in this first half, Matt, is these are the learning experience that Roane County is going through, those growing pains that Coach Brohard talked about. Offensively, we're just a bit out of sorts with a very good defense of the Panthers. They're aggressive. They look a lot like Roane County, I think.
Yeah, we were really having trouble with the guards out top. Not able to move the ball around as well as we could, and not finding any open shots. So when you get those opportunities to go to the free throw line, you have got to capitalize on every single point that you can get. I mean, that's a potentially 4 points left out on the floor.
Just a little 2-3 zone right now for Clay County. Raiders working the perimeter, trying to find a hole in the zone to drive to. Harper will step into the three. Looks good from here, and it is. Harper, right wing, 3. The 3 from Epling in the first quarter is what sparked a little comeback. Let's see if that gets Roane County moving a little offensively. They trail, though, by 12, 23-11. Atkins out top. Eastman tried to get a steal first, and then he said, I'm going for the steal second, and I'm going to hit him if I have to. Body contact foul on Eli.
Yeah, you gotta love the defensive energy from Roane County, but man, just a lid on the basket, just nothing to do offensively.
Now, not a lot going on inside for Clay County, but you got 12 points from Atkins. And that's 12 of their 23. That's more than half just from three-pointers. Onwuka, though, a great hustle play out top. Deflected the pass, stole it, and was fouled by Atkins. That's number 2 on the senior Atkins.
And again, the physical play. Already into the bonus with Onwuka at the line. Let's see if we can get something to go. It's been tough getting anything on those free throw attempts.
23-11 is your score. Last 1-and-1 situation for the Raiders. Onwuka can't get it to fall. Rebound tipped away and controlled by Mance. Now Atkins splitting a pair of defenders, almost has it swiped by Epling. Here's Mance, left wing, deep 3. That one hits front rim. Rebound on the floor. Litton clears it out to Atkins. Out top, Williams. Step in three. That one hits rim. Rebound, Caldwell underneath. Now Mance goes flying. And Epling brings it to the front court left. He'll slow it down, and Roane County will set up the half-court offense. Onwuka feeds it in at the foul line. Eastman looks opposite. Back to Onwuka. He'll drive into the lane. Scoop layup sent right back to him by Litton, and that's going to be a travel. Onwuka was on the ground.
Kind of looked to me like he was trying to wrap a pass around to Caldwell. It was on the opposite baseline. Just a better defensive play from Litton.
He's just a rim protector in there. You go in at a 6'7" guy with length and jumping ability, it's difficult. Clay breaks the pressure into the front court. Atkins got to get a hand in that guy's face. Now Eastman in recovery defense swipes it away from Atkins, who wasn't looking. Steal by Eastman. Epling into the front court. Now out top, Harper has it stolen by Atkins. Atkins free to the left side lane. The layup is up and good. After Roane County cuts it down to 12, the lead balloons back to 14. 25-11, 2:53 mark of the half. Timeout on the floor. We'll take it with them. $60 seconds, sir. Two minutes, 53 seconds remaining, first half action. Been an up and down chaotic game that normally works to Roane County's favor, but the offense not working right now much. The Raiders have been careless with the offensive possessions, a lot of steals, a lot of turnovers.
And a lot of points left out on the board from the free throw line. You've missed 3 times we've went and missed the front end of a 1-and-1. I mean, that's 6 points you're leaving on the board.
Panthers moving to a 1-3-1 with Litton out front. That leaves an open 3 opportunity for Hunt. No good with a shot. Harper with the rebound in the right corner. Throws it out of a trap out top to Onwuka. He'll drive and dish. Left wing, open 3 for Epling. That one hits short, and the rebound cleared by Atkins.
That's a better look for Lane. He was a little closer to the three-point line. I'll take that one. That's a good-looking shot.
2:15 mark, and once again, Onwuka steps in front of a pass, and Moe all the way to the basket. Great play by Atkins in recovery, but he's going to be whistled for the foul, and that, Matt, is number 3.
It is, so he's going to have to probably sit out here the last 2:09 of the second quarter.
And Roane County now in the double bonus for the final 2:09 of the half. So Onwuka will get 2. Roane County needs everything they can get. They have not been good from the free throw line yet. They've missed 3 1-and-1 front ends. And Onwuka will miss the 4th free throw opportunity in a row for the Raiders. They trail 25-11.
I believe that makes us now about 1 out of 6 from the free throw line.
Bodkins will replace Atkins after the 3 fouls. Caldwell had a good defensive play there with the swat. He'll check out for Colton Paxton. Onwuka sets for the second. Right beside the student section. He'll bank it in, and he will get an all-around good free throw there. That one rolled around about 4 times before it dropped in.
Yeah, touched every part of the rim a couple of times on its way down.
I've said it numerous times, Matt. They don't ask you how. They just ask you if it went in.
It went in. That's all that matters.
Officials getting together now. I think there may be a little bit of condensation on the floor there. So they will just squeak it up with the shoes, and it'll be Clay County possession. Raiders will press. Panthers have handled the pressure nicely in the first half. They broke it with the pass a good bit. Now a trap in the corner. Williams right in front of us. Epling and Hunt combined to knock it away.
Now that one coming right in your living room.
Once again, Mance will step right in front of our table to check it or to send it in to Williams. 2-minute mark, first half. Roane County down 13. They've trailed by as many as 15 here in the first half. Mance in the corner left. The lefty drives baseline, cut off. Good help defense by Paxton. Underneath, he tried to give it, and it's stolen by Harper. Harper picks up the dribble out to Epling. Back to Harper. Top circle three for Gary. It's good. Smart decision by Harper to slow it down, and it ends up giving him a great look.
Yeah, it was a good job. Good feedback after Epling got the ire of the defense. Kicked it over to Harper. Nice looking shot.
Raiders cut it back down to 10, 25-15. Minute 20 left. Litton, top circle, dumps it right side. Now out top to Mance. He'll dribble drive, hands it off to Williams. Cross it goes right. Bodkins, he'll feed it over to the left side. Back out. It's running a little clock, the offense of Clay County. Working the perimeter. Now they'll dump it in. Litton looking to the cutter. That's Peyton, and that was a well-designed play. Peyton got free on the baseline. Roane County had to foul. That's going to be Paxton.
That was getting Litton around that high post area. It sucks the defense up because you have to pay so much attention to him. And it just finds Peyton with the backdoor cut.
Pair of free throws for Peyton, and I forgot about this kid. The ball rolls forward off of his hands on the shot. It's such a weird way to see it go off the hands. Watch that, goes forward. Doesn't matter, it makes it. He made two of them with the forward spin.
Hey, maybe we should try it. We're not having a bit of success at the free throw line.
We might go old Rick Barry style, the underhand. Here's Harper for another three. Baseline right, that one just missing long. These threes are not far off for both Harper and Epling.
No, I mean, the shots have looked pretty good. I mean, you know, they just can't find their way in.
50 seconds remaining. Roane County with an inbound. Epling, he'll try from the corner. That one airballed long. Too much juice on that one. Peyton with the backside rebound. 40 on the clock. 27-15. Clay by 12. Bodkins passes out top to Litton. Over to Mance. Now Williams. And Coach Gibson says pull it back out with 25 on the clock. Bodkins driving, dishing left. Back it goes. They're just running clock down, 20 seconds left. They'll get it into Litton. Spin move, 14-footer off the rim. Roane County has a chance here at the final shot, 13 on the clock. Front court, Epling into the corner. Hunt, he'll drive baseline, feeds it out top, goes through the hands with 5 on the clock. Here's Harper pulling up from way downtown, hits the back of the rim, and that is how the first half will close. An up and down offensive first half for the Raiders. Defensively not too bad. They trail, though, by 12 after 2. 27-15, Clay County on top. Timeout for our sponsors. We'll be back. Go ahead and take 6. Thank it. Thank it. We welcome you back to Clay County High School at the half. Panthers leading Roane County by 12, 27-15. As we mentioned throughout the first half, if Roane County is going to win this year, it's going to win the way of the ugly games, meaning they're going to ugly a game up. They're going to be chaotic defensively. They're going to try to cause you to turn the basketball over. They're going to try to get runouts and layups from that. And every once in a while, we'll get a hot shooting night. That didn't happen in the first half. Roane County got some looks from the outside. They only were able to drop a couple in the bucket from three, and really they struggled with turnovers with the long defense and the aggressiveness of Clay County's defense. Panthers really were led by Andrew Atkins. He was the really big offensive threat. Nobody else did much offensively, which helps because that means Litton was kind of held in check. But you look up on the scoreboard, and it's a low-scoring affair, as you would expect for Roane County. And you're still within striking distance, although you really need to take care of the basketball offensively, Matt. You can't allow this thing to come out in the second half and really break open for Clay County.
Yeah, turnovers and free throw shooting were the Achilles heel for Roane County in that first half. You know, you're 2 for 7 at the free throw line. You've got to convert on those when you're not a real good offensive team and you're not getting a ton of great looks at the basket. You got to make good on those easy ones. That's why they call them free. I can't fault the defense. I mean, if you say, you know, this may not be the same kind of Clay County team that we've seen in the last couple of years. I mean, they had a lot of guys that had graduated, moved on, that were some really great basketball players. But I mean, Atkins, I don't know what more you could do. He got 2 open looks. 2 were very contested. I mean, hand in the face, fading away. He just made it happen. I don't know. I mean, I thought we battled pretty well. We're getting out rebounded, which was probably to be expected, but it wasn't always from the guy you thought it was going to be. Mance, he was the one that was racking up a lot of rebounds in that first half for Clay County. A 15-9 advantage for the Panthers in the rebounding category. I thought our defense battled back really well in that second quarter. It was a 3-3 mark with steals. So we defensed the Clay County. It was 8-6 in that first half advantage for Roane. 2-1 on block shots advantage Clay County. I mean, the biggest number, though, is it's got to be those free throw attempts. That's really what has killed us. We knew that coming in. The offense was going to be a difficulty. Just got to keep working it around the perimeter and not try to force the ball and telegraph passes. We've done a really bad job about that of just, they know exactly where we're trying to get the ball to, and Clay's reacting very well. It was Gary Harper, though, the leading scorer in the first half for Roane County. 6 points, 2 boards, and 2 steals. 3 points for Lane Epling, 2 rebounds, 2 assists, 2 steals. 1 point for Mo, 3 steals. 1 point for Levi Hunt with 2 assists. 4 points for Grayson Keene and 2 rebounds. A block shot for Caldwell, a steal for Eastman. A rebound apiece for Caldwell and Paxton. It was Atkins, 14 points, 2 rebounds. Litton was 7, 4 rebounds, 2 assists, 2 steals, 2 blocked shots. 4 points for Osborne and 2 points for Isaiah Payton. That really was the major damage for Clay County was Atkins. You've got to try to contain him. Add it all up, and like you said, it's a 27-15 ball game. Roane County's still in this. You just got to get some shots to fall.
Yeah, Atkins with more than half the points for Clay County, but one thing to note, he does have 3 fouls in this game.
Yeah, it would be great if we could get a quick one here to start this third quarter. Maybe get him sitting on the bench, get that hot hand off the floor.
Panthers start with possession here in quarter number 3. All starters except for Mance. Bodkin starting for him here in the second half. Roane County with their 5 starters on the floor. Raiders sticking with the zone defense. They'll get it into Litton. He's been good underneath, dumping it. He'll get it to Osborne. Help defense, though, from Epling. Another steal for Lane. Quick hands for the senior. Now Epling attacking, trying to dish it to Keene cutting. And Litton once again gets those monster hands out and tips it out of play. Keene came down a little awkwardly on the play. He looks like he's okay, though. 27-15 as we start the second half. Clay on top. Left baseline inbound. Epling lobs it out to Onwuka. Back to Epling in the corner. Wide open three. And Epling hits the first one. Big shot for Lane, his second three. And just like that, the Raiders are back to within single digits, 27-18. Litton jump pass into the front court. Atkins attacking now. Now he'll slow it and bring it back out. He'll try to match the three. That's airballed short. Osborne underneath, though, with the rebound. Off to Bodkins. Here's the runner in the lane. That one misses. Keene grabs the rebound. Onwuka quickly front court. Over it goes to Hunt. Baseline right. Gives it back to Moe. Here's the 15-foot jumper. That one misses. Atkins clears the rebound for Clay County. That could have cut it down to 7 for the Raiders. Between the circles, Atkins. He'll work it over to Bodkins' right wing. Dumps it down in the corner. Quick touch pass Litton. He'll pull up from 15. Rolls off the side of the rim. Rebound tipped into the hands of Keene. Epling down the right side quickly. Dumps it over right corner. Hunt gives it right back. Epling guarded tightly by Williams. Tries to dribble out. It's knocked away into Hunt's hands. Out top now will go to Moses Onwuka. Roane County resets the offense. Raiders will work the perimeter a bit. 6:20 left, third quarter, 27-18. Raiders trailing by 9.
It's okay. I like this moving the ball around. No need to rush it.
Epling on the right wing now tries another three. That one hits between the rim and the backboard and deadens.
That was a pretty good opportunity for Lane. Just came up short on that one.
Atkins thought about pulling the trigger, gives it off, though, to Litton. He'll drive left side, and Keene matches Litton with a swat. Wow. Litton brought that, though, Matt, from the hip.
Yeah, he left that one down low. A guy that tall, you want to try to keep that ball up around the numbers at least. A good play there by Keene. The homestands didn't like it, thought it should have been a foul.
Atkins rifles it in right wing, inside to Osborne. Keene blocks another one, but a good rebound put back in midair by Bodkins. 2 straight blocks for Keene. I like that, though.
Yeah, good defensive play. Just Bodkins was in the right spot. Be able to put that one back in.
29-18, the lead back to 11 for Clay County. Epling right wing, working against Williams. Williams bumps Epling, and it won't be a foul. It'll just be knocked out of play by Williams. Right baseline inbound for Epling. Out top, it goes to Hunt. Left side, into the corner. Harper step back three. That one good. So Epling and Harper now, as we mentioned, Matt, in the first half, they looked like they were close, and they both now hit a three here in the second half. Roane County to within 8 now. Now Litton dribbles into a trap. That's a no-no on the far side, mid-court, and Hunt and Epling knock it away from him.
You got to be careful dribbling into that corner, even if you are 6'7". You basically box yourself in, nowhere to go with the ball. Lucky for Litton, it was just knocked out of bounds.
Raiders trying to trade 3 for 2, and they're trying to grind themselves back into the game. Hunt got there late and fouled Osborne on a pass to the left or the right elbow.
That one looked like a defensive back trying to play a pass. Just got over top of the offensive player.
Inbounds out top to Litton. Dumps it in to Osborne on the block. He's triple teamed. Back out to Litton. Dumps it corner. Bodkins wraps a no-look pass inside to Osborne. That was pretty. Osborne again on the block, made a nice baseline move, but that pass from Bodkins was impressive.
Yeah, it was a nice pass, just a really good spin move as well to get that shot up against the taller Keene.
Back to double figures, 31-21 Clay County. Here's another 3 for Harper, and that one rattles home. 2 for Gary, and 3 for 2 again. Roane County's to within 7. 31-24. The 2 main shooters getting hot here in the second half. Cutting the deficit from 12 down to 7. Ball tipped into the backcourt by Onwuka. Atkins first to get to it. Watkins into the corner right. Osborne drives and dishes. Litton, a beautiful move. Scooped it under Keene and drew the foul on Grayson.
Yeah, just a good job of keeping the ball away from Keene, using the body. And when you come in that up and under play, when you're defending, you've got to stay more straight up and down. Keene's kind of swatted at that one. Litton took advantage, drew the foul.
And Litton, again, a very good shooter. He's made his first, the lead out to 8. And again, we'll be content to trade 3 for 2 if we keep making them.
Yeah, that's the thing. You finally get a few of them to drop, and you can see what this team is capable of whenever we can get some shots to fall.
Keene will get a breather early here. 4 minutes, 8 seconds remaining third quarter. Caldwell back in for the Raiders after the 2 made free throws from Curtis Litton. Makes the lead 33-24. The lead still single digits, though. 9-point advantage for Clay County. Onwuka drives, tries to dish it. Bodkins steps in front, steals it away. Good defensive play for Bodkins. Litton will bring it across the timeline. He's versatile. Bodkins, right wing. Inside, they'll dump it. Litton turnaround, quick jumper, rolls out. Rebound underneath Harper, but he's been between a pair of defenders. Osborne is going to be whistled, though, for the reach foul. And let me just say, Osborne has one of the most epic mullets I've ever seen in my life.
Yeah, we'll have to watch that mullet from the bench. That's going to be 4 fouls.
Yeah, so Osborne will sit. And Mance checking back in. He started, but he has not been in yet until now here in the second half. Raiders to within 9, 3:30 mark of the third quarter, 33-24. Epling's hit a 3, Harper's hit a pair. Hunt will drive baseline, feeds it into Caldwell. He tried to spin out of some pressure, and he'll be whistled for the travel. Really, he was just trying to rip that away. And that's one thing Clay's doing, man. They are really inside helping defense.
Yeah, they're swiping at everything that's waist level. That time it just got tied up a little bit. Like you said, Caldwell was just trying to rip the ball away, but he gets called for the travel.
Pressure broken with the pass. Mance is going to pull from Roane County. That one hits the front of the rim. Onwuka unable to track down the rebound, but I thought he was the last to touch it, and he was.
He was the last to touch it, but he gets forearm shivered for his trouble.
Yeah, I did think that there may have been a little bit of jostling with the elbow for Mance.
I think that was a full-on forearm shiver.
Say that quickly 3 times.
Full-on forearm shiver.
I'll take it 1 time. 3:05 mark, third quarter.
It wasn't very fast, though, sorry.
Raiders trailed by 14 at the half. They're down just 9 right now. Atkins, though, loose for another 3. That one hits front rim. Caldwell skies for the rebound. Off to Onwuka. Onwuka had it stripped away. Caldwell diving after it. Great hustle by Caldwell to keep possession. Like to see the fire in the sophomore's belly.
Yeah, absolutely. It's a guy that, that can be very valuable. He's very versatile, tall, lanky. He can defend, and he can also shoot the ball, and he's left-handed. So it's a lot of things going in the up and up for Caldwell.
Raiders trying to chip away again. Harper, baseline left. Bodkins saw that he can shoot, and he's out on him. Inside, posting up Caldwell. Here's a turnaround jumper in the lane. Oh. Just rolls off. Baby hook there, looked good for a second.
Yeah, just had good touch on that ball, just wouldn't go down.
Inside to Litton it goes, and in help defense, Epling tried to jump up to the 6-7 level, couldn't get there, and ran into Litton for the foul.
Yeah, like you said, just trying to play some help defense. You got to swarm that big guy whenever he gets anywhere near the ball. And just that time gets called for the foul.
2 on Epling, 3 on the Raiders, and now Caldwell deflects a pass on the inbound. Roane County steals it to the hoop, left side, Alex Hall. Confident, strong move by the youngster to the basket after the nice play by Caldwell. Front court, though, Litton has it. Euro steps into the lane. Boy, how did Roane County get away with not a foul there? Epling almost picked up number 3 because he ran straight into Litton. He'll get credited for the blocked shot.
He had to make a play on that ball. Very, very fortunate not to have been called for that one.
Raiders still hanging around here, 33-26 Panthers. 2 minutes left here in the third quarter. Closest Roane County's been in a while is 7. They've done it twice so far here in the third quarter. Atkins having trouble finding somebody, throws it in to Bodkins, almost stripped and stolen. Mance now feeds it in, right block, turnaround jumper is good. Litton went high side that time and showed his finesse.
Yeah, nothing you can do with that one. Just a great play by a really tall guy. See if
into the lane, Hall feeds it, and Caldwell pumps, gets Litton off his feet just a little bit, and then the baby hook works.
That's a nice play.
Back down to 7. Litton's going to attack the basket. That's the first time that Clay County has broken the pressure where it ended up in a 2-on-1 break. Lead back out to 9 for Clay County. Roane County still battling, though, here, late third quarter, trailing 37-28. Epling has it right wing extended, looking to drive on Williams. Baseline, Williams whistled for the reach.
That is something I would love to see a lot more of, is Lane Epling going to the basket. He's one of our more reliable shooters, so if you can get him some easy opportunities at the free throw line as well, would be great. We just got to convert on him.
Mance checking out. Back in comes Isaiah Payton. Clay County's done a much better job in this third quarter than they did in the first with fouls. They've only got 2. They had 7 already in the first quarter. Here's Epling driving, and Epling's going to be tripped. Boy, that's a lot of trips for Watkins here in this game.
It's been all over the place on the floor. These guards of Roane County are just being harassed at every moment. Hip checked and tripped and bodied and forearmed, and still Roane County hanging around in this ball game.
Trailing by 9. Harper right wing, dumps it baseline right. They'll feed it in. Caldwell tried to dribble between 2 defenders, took off running first. And those are the learning experiences that he'll have. You see his potential, obviously.
Oh, yeah, he's got a ton of it. Just got to be a little bit more confident with the ball as soon as you get it. I think he hesitated a little bit. Might have been open for a little turnaround jumper, just didn't quite realize it soon enough.
Here's Atkins off a transition opportunity. High into the air, hits the front of the rim 3 times. No good. Alex Hall in there for the rebound. 50 seconds left. Hall attacking. Euro step in the lane. Shot blocked, though, by Litton. And on the outlet rebound, Watkins is fouled. We'll see. That's going to be Epling, and that's number 3 on Lane. And by all intents and purposes, he's lucky that's not 4. Based off of that Litton block shot, you call it?
Hey, I mean, you get credit for the block, even though it probably wasn't what should have been the call, but we'll take it.
Atkins crossing the timeline with 35 on the clock. Raiders trailing by 9, but they trailed by 14 at the half. So they're cutting a little bit here and there off of this Clay County lead.
Good
Williams,
help defense.
Left wing, they'll try to dump it into Litton, and Epling, another steal. He can't hold on to it, loose ball. It's on the floor. Atkins goes rolling for it. What a play. Litton over it goes, and Litton throws it away. What an incredible amount of hustle by both teams.
Yeah, Epling, I think he was trying to leave that ball off for Alex Hall to take off with it and just couldn't corral it. But, yeah, just a furious back and forth pace on that last possession.
Raiders can get the final shot. 13 on the clock. Hall crosses. Left wing, Epling. Lane wanted to drive, backs it up with 8. Being harassed out top, whistle. We've got a loose ball foul on Hall. Trying to get Lane a little bit of room there, but he slid over late.
Yeah, he moved his feet, shuffled just a little bit, and threw the hip out there. That's an easy call for the officials.
So now Clay County with 6.9. They'll have the last opportunity. Let's see if Roane County's defense can stay stout. Roane County trailing by 9, 37-28. Mance checked back in. He's got the 3-point opportunities. 5. As crossing is Atkins with 2. Atkins better hurry. 1 on the clock. Baseline. Atkins fires it up. Partially blocked.
Good challenge there by Caldwell.
The Raiders have cut 5 off the deficit. They trail by 9 as we enter the final quarter. 37-28 Clay. Entering the final quarter from Clay County High School, Roane County trailing 37-28. They've knocked 5 off the halftime deficit, though, Matt.
Yeah, that was a 13-10 quarter for Roane County. Like you said, chipping away at the score, rebounded a lot better. It was pretty even, 5-5 in that quarter. Moved the ball around a little better. More active on the defensive end, 3-1 in that quarter for steals for Roane County. Chipping away. Let's see what we can do here in the fourth.
Clay County possession. Litton's going to dump it into Osborne again. He misses short on the shot. Loose ball. We got a jump ball as Bodkins comes in from behind and ties it up with Harper. Possession arrow stays with Roane County.
It was a good challenge on the defensive end by Epling. Did a good job of staying up, keeping his hands straight up and down, and just forced Osborne into a tough shot.
Raider possession, though. They can start out the fourth quarter, cutting into the lead. Keene gives it out to Harper, left wing. Driving and dishing over on the right side. Here's a three. That one's short. Missed by Hunt, and Osborne tracks down the loose ball. Raiders go empty on their first fourth quarter possession, but another turnover by Litton as he threw it over Peyton's head to end the third quarter, and he throws it through Bodkins' hands to start the fourth.
Yeah, I mean, that ball was coming in high, and Bodkins should have been able to get a hold of that one. Just went right through the hands. Another unforced error for Clay.
Onwuka checking back in for Alex Hall. Front court, they'll move it Epling. He'll dump it inside Keene, right block. Tried to go high side, lost the dribble. Picks it back up, out to Lane, pumps, drives baseline. Here's the runner on the baseline, and Epling is going to be fouled. That foul is going to be whistled on B.J. Williams, and that will send Lane to the free throw line, and this is what we talked about, Matt, first half. Struggles from the line, you got to rectify that.
Yeah, we can't just keep leaving points out there. Got to convert on these. Nice touch on that one by Lane Epling, getting the first one to fall. Makes Roane County now 3 out of 8 on the free throw line.
Bodkins checks out, Peyton back in. Roane County 2 within 8, 37-25. Second for Lane, that one good. So the Raiders, for the third time, they've closed the gap to 7. Backcourt pressure, see if they can cause some commotion. They did early first quarter, but Clay County adjusted. Litton, boy, he better hustle to get it across the timeline, and Coach Gibson, for a second time, sees the backcourt clock running down. He'll burn a timeout. 6:56 left in the game, 37-30 Clay. Out of the 30-second timeout for Clay County to stop the 10-second violation. Panthers basketball, three-quarter court. Raiders will stick 2 guards in the back court. Peyton will inbound. Roane County trailing by 7, 37-30. They've trailed by as many as 15 in the game, but they just won't go away. They're like a gnat hanging around. Atkins takes the inbounds in the back court. Surveys, gives it to Williams, still in the backcourt. Now Atkins, he'll fire it front court to Litton. The pressure has been broken. Now Litton's going to pull from 18. Quick shot, no good. Atkins, though, hustling in for the loose ball rebound. Inside Litton again. Has it knocked away, picked up by Atkins. This is a 3, ouch. Ooh. He'd been quieted in the third quarter after hitting 4 of those in the first half. But that's a big one for the senior Atkins. The lead back out to double figures at 10, 40-30. 6:20 left in the game. Raiders working the outside perimeter. Harper going to drive. Goes left side to the right side. The scoop layup misses off the rim. Looked like it was going to fall. Coach Brohard frustrated with that ball missing. Front court quickly, Atkins. He wants to dump it in. He will. Osborne, baseline right. Here's the 15-footer. No good for Litton. Good positioning on the defensive board by Keene. Front court, Harper. In between the circles, Onwuka moves right. Here's Hunt attacking the basket. high arcing layup, no good. Keene's rebound is there on the left side, and the big man puts it back. Back down to 8 we go, 40-32 Panthers.
Good job, nice physical play underneath by Keene.
Panthers breaking the pressure, out top to Atkins. He'll move left. Hassled out top by a pair of defenders. Williams saves it inbounds. Here's Litton for three. That one hits the rim. Rebound backside by Epling, and now Epling is going to be hit. They're not going to call a foul, or are they? Peyton was going after that loose ball, Matt, just as Epling was, and that was one of those accidental clashes with maybe a hand or an elbow or something.
Yeah, I believe he got him across the hand, maybe like raked the eye a little bit as he was trying to swipe at that ball as well. Yeah, it didn't look like anything malicious or anything like that. It was looked to me like just a basketball play, trying to swipe at that one.
And it seems like one of those things that everybody was moving down the court, including the officials. They didn't see it, so they made it. Is that a call? Is there a call on a foul or no foul? Incidental contact. Okay. I was wondering about that. So Epling, they're checking on the left eye. That never feels good. Your eye is frozen solid and cold and bleeding and everything that you don't like about it.
Yeah, it just instantly makes your eye well up, and it's a tough one. Anybody that's ever played any sport ever has probably been poked in the eye at least once.
Boy, Lane's eye is red as a beet right now, though. Talk about one of the tougher kids in the world.
This is true.
Yes, 40-32. Roane County trailing by 8, but they have the basketball. They could cut it to 6 or even 5 with a 3. That would be as close as they've been since the first quarter. Epling going to fire a 3, and look at that young man.
Well, that eye wasn't bothering him on that one.
Squared up his vision. Roane County to within 5, 40-35, under 5 minutes left. Pressure back court. Atkins rifles it. Williams step in 3, hits the front rim. Osborne's rebound, put back, no good. Rebound tipped to Osborne. Underneath, he'll find Peyton. Peyton throws up a runner, no good. Osborne there again, though. He has been so good on the offensive boards.
Well, that was 3 just on that last possession.
Harper whistled for the over-the-back foul. Atkins, right baseline inbound. Gets it to Williams, back to Atkins in the corner. Good recovery by the Raiders. They'll get it to Litton, and now Harper steps in front of Litton's dump off underneath to Osborne. Good recovery by Harper to knock it away.
Yeah, that back line, he was having to cover all the way out to the corner and then retreat and try to get to the low box. Good play there by Gary after being...
Inbounds tipped by Keene, stolen by the Raiders. Here comes Roane County. They've got numbers. Hunt into the lane. The layup is up. It's good. And one official says they're going to count the bucket, and they will. A 3-point play opportunity for Hunt off of the big play by Keene defensively. The Raiders are within 3. And Hunt with a chance at a 3-point play after B.J. Williams whistled for the foul.
A nice strong take to the basket from Hunt. Let's see if we can capitalize.
Hunt's free throw no good. It doesn't matter. Roane County to within 1 possession now, 40-37 with 4:30 left.
It's a far different look than the things we saw in the first half. Roane County really getting it done on the defensive end again.
Litton tried to back in. He felt pressure, and Keene backed away. Litton nearly fell down. Harper with great help defense tied it up. Possession stays with Clay County, but the next jump ball, that may be big.
Yeah, that was the old pulling the chair out from under you as you're trying to back in and get contact. Just none there. Good defensive stand by Roane County.
Raiders feeling it. They've got the emotions as they leave the court. Timeout for Clay County. 4:19 left, 40-37 Panthers. .60 here. Four minutes and 19 seconds remaining in this one. The Raiders, who trailed by 14 at the half, have cut the deficit down to a single possession, 42-37. The Raiders are just going to do it the way they do it with organized chaos, Matt.
Yeah, chaos on the defensive end. They've really held Clay County in check, only 13 points in the second half after putting up 27 on the board. The defense is swarming, and some shots are starting to fall for Roane County, and they have all the emotion in the world.
Raiders will be on defense. Inbounds right baseline for Atkins. Raiders feeling very energetic and confident at the moment. Atkins looking, still looking, into Litton on the block left. The shot blocked by Keene, but there's a whistle and a reach-in foul.
I think that's going to get Lane Epling on the backside, just getting boxed out.
Keene thought it was on him. It was a clean block, but Epling with the reach. That's number 4 on Lane. 2 free throws coming for Litton, who is a tremendous shooter. Didn't work, Matt. I tried. Switches the first one.
Keep trying all you want, Drew. I don't think it's going to make any difference with Litton.
Panthers clear the lane. If ever there was a time to miss, it would be now. Nope. I tried. 5-point lead. A much different ball game, though, than we started the second half with. Onwuka out top. Works at left wing. Harper back between the circles. Mo surveying. Moves right side. Hunt looking inside, nowhere to go. Onwuka directing traffic, drives and hands off. Now Hunt drives, dishes to Mo. Mo out to Keene. Keene looking opposite. Harper drives into the corner left. Here's a 3 for Epling. That one's short, and Williams will let it roll out of bounds. I like the possession, though, for Roane County.
Yeah, it was a good job of working it around. Good job. Gary Harper was able to keep that possession. That one was nearly stolen. And unfortunately for Epling, they just couldn't get that one to fall. It was a good-looking shot attempt, though.
Raiders need more chaos here. Litton splits 2 defenders, and he's tripped. Uh-oh, if that's Lane, that's 5. That is Lane Epling.
I was really hoping they were going to give that one to Levi.
If I were Hunt, I'd have been running over there saying, that was me, that was me.
I did it. Oh, but, man, there goes your senior leader, big shot maker, having to sit. Let's see. Next man up. Who's going to step up for this team now down the stretch and try to bring the Raiders back in this ball game?
Panthers in the bonus, so it'll be 1 plus the bonus for Litton. And Epling has picked up number 5. That's a very big loss for the Raiders, but this is a great opportunity, Matt, for one of these untested varsity players to maybe step up in a moment.
Yeah, you've got 3 guys out on the court in Hall, Hunt, and Onwuka that didn't play ball last year. Now's the time to prove exactly that you're supposed to be here at the varsity level.
Boy, but Litton still perfect at the line as he makes the front end of the 1-and-1. The lead back out to 6 now, 43-37 with 3:38 left.
Litton just keeps battling and getting points, and that's up to 16 now, 17 on the board for Litton.
Boy, I thought the referee was going to kibosh Litton. He had the ball, and the ref stepped in for a second. Lead out to 7, 44-37. Williams now defensively for Clay County picking up the intensity. Peyton now tried to step in front of the handoff pass from Onwuka to Harper. Peyton whistled for the foul.
This will be 3 on Peyton.
Is that number 7? Oh, okay. I thought that was. It's only number 6 on Clay County. 3:26 left. Roane County trailing by 7, 44-37. Onwuka sends it out top between the circles. Alex Hall drives and dishes. Mo to the top circle. He'll get by his first defender. Help defense by Osborne. He swipes it away. Osborne all the way to the basket with some force. And if you're that size of Osborne, he's taking it straight to the basket strong. I like what Hall did. You're going to make him earn it.
Yeah, Hall with a great challenge on that play. Osborne did a good job using his body to kind of shield the ball. It made Hall go over the back to get the foul.
First free throw pops out for Osborne. Once again, Clay County eliminates any offensive rebound. They've taken everybody out of the lane. Second free throw misses. We got a whistle, and Osborne is going to be whistled anyway for stepping over the line early. Hey, he was going to try for another offensive rebound. Timeout on the floor. Roane County takes it. 3:09 left. We got a barn burner here at Clay County High School. 44-37 Panthers. $60 seconds here, sir. .309 remaining in this one. Roane County looked as if they might be out of it in the first half, but they have climbed back in. They trailed at 1 point here in the fourth quarter by just 3 points. Clay County, though, with some free throws lately, have extended the lead out to 7. 44-37 Raider possession. Harper off a screen inside, fires a three, just misses off front rim. Good look for Gary. That would have been a very, very excited Roane County team had that one fallen.
Yeah, really could have used that one. Still plenty of time left. 2:50 left on the clock.
Adkins baseline left right in front of the Clay student section. Hits a dagger three. He has been very good from behind the line tonight.
That's 6 out of 8 for Adkins now.
Harper going to try to match it, though. That one hits short. Osborne again finds himself in the right place. It's got to be the mullet. The lead is 10 for Clay County.
It's a powerful source.
Down to 2:20 left. They tried to dump it into Litton as Paxton gets a hand in and knocks it away for the steal. Onwuka to the hoop left. Layup good. Big bucket off the steal for Roane County for Mo. Roane County a quick timeout. We'll take it with them. 2:10 left. 47-39. Roane County down by 8. Another 60-second here. Two minutes and 10 seconds remaining in this one. Roane County desperately trying to get back into it. Another chance. They had it to 40-37 with 4 minutes left. It stands at 47-39, an 8-point lead for the Panthers. Raiders off of the steal and the Onwuka run out. Will pressure here off the timeout. Osborne to inbound. Gets it in to Williams, right under the basket, back to Osborne. Now into the hands of the senior Atkins. Still in the backcourt. Osborne looking. Litton has it knocked away by Paxton again. Colton Paxton, 2 big defensive plays. Raiders with possession off the steal. Williams harassing out top. Onwuka has it tipped away. Gets it back to Hall. Here comes Alex. The runner down the lane is good. What a shot by Hall. That was a runner from 12 feet, high off the glass. Roane County to within 6. Into the front court, Williams dumps it to Litton. His layup is no good, but Roane County whistled on the foul.
I think they're going to get Paxton on that one, just getting him with the body. Couple of good back-to-back defensive plays from Paxton.
Absolutely.
Using that middle linebacker physicality against the big 6'7" Litton as he goes to the line again. Perfect 6 for 6 on the evening.
Trying to make him earn it, and he misses the first one. Thank you, Matt. I should have shut up and let you kibosh. 1:37 left in this one. Roane County not going away without a fight. And for a second time, Litton had the basketball in his hand, and the official stops him.
Well, maybe the official's trying to put the old kibosh on him as well.
Empty lane for Clay County, so if it misses, Roane County gets it. He'll make one of two. I'll consider that a win for the Raiders. Lead is 7 for the Panthers, 48-41, 1:30 left. Onwuka between the circles, out top to Paxton. They'll work it over to Hunt, right side. He'll dump it into Harper. Spins in the lane, has it knocked away. Harper attacking it, loose ball, whistle.
Roane County's going to get a timeout on the loose ball.
And the Raiders will get a timeout. We'll take it with them. 1:21 left in this one. Raiders trail 48-41. I think we got a 60 here. Okay, no, it's just going to be a 30. Nope, just a 30. Sorry. The name of the game here tonight has been hustle. Gary Harper on the floor after a loose ball, able to call a timeout for the Raiders. A 30-second timeout with Roane County trailing 48-41.
I think that was a call from the sideline. It was Coach Brohard realizing as soon as Harper had possession of that ball, started calling for the timeout. Good heads-up play. See if Roane County can capitalize, maybe get one in the bucket here, and tighten the reins down on this Clay County Panthers.
Raiders have 1:21 with which to work. Hall, left baseline inbound. He's going to lob it out top. Dangerous pass. It's stolen by Williams. Williams is quick, straight to the hoop. Loses the dribble, though, out of bounds. I think a Raider knocked it away last. And it will be Clay County basketball. And Coach Matt Brohard wanted to know if there was no touch there or if there was a Roane County defender that got a hold of that one. Williams looked like he was going down, Matt, and I don't know if he fell awkwardly and then pushed it out or if Roane County touched it.
Yeah, it looked like one of those things when you try to do a little bit of a jump stop and your feet come out from underneath of you. This brand new floor. They tend to be a little slick.
Inbounds Atkins underneath left. It's stripped and stolen by Hall. Alex taking it strong, dishing it out. Hunt loses the dribble. Out top, Harper. Here comes a three. Off the back rim, no good. And again, Osborne there. Now Roane County's going to have to foul quickly. They'll get Atkins. Man, Harper's had a couple of really nice looks here in the fourth quarter. Just hasn't found the mark after hitting a couple in the third. Raiders down 48-41 with 1:02 left, and they had the steal off of the inbound. Just couldn't make it work.
Another good defensive play as Atkins hits the first. Just a tough go of it. I mean, like I said, Gary hit a couple in the first half. He's got a couple in that third, but just the looks just not falling.
He missed the second, 1 of 2. Roane County to within 8 still, though. Got to hustle, 58 on the clock. Over on the right side, Hunt. Roane County can't afford to take this kind of time. They got to hustle a little bit. Clay County, though, playing strict defense. Moses into the lane, dishes it out top. They'll get it over to Hunt, looking to drive, cut off. It's a lot of time coming off the clock. Now Hunt drives and draws the body contact on Osborne. That actually might have been on Osborne's mullet. I'm not sure.
Clipped him as he went by.
And Osborne, after a very productive rebounding game, has checked out with the 5 fouls. So Roane County, with 39 seconds left in the game, trailing 49-41. You have to make it all now. Hunt needs 2.
Yeah, got to make them both. Got to have a good defensive stand on the inbound. Maybe if you can get a quick steal and another quick bucket, try to cut this deficit down. It stands at 8 right now.
2 free throws would make it 6. There's the first one. A gamer is Hunt here. If you make this one, you could get 2 threes at the end of the game. 49-42, second coming from Levi. That hits back rim. Litton with the rebound, and the outlet pass goes sailing towards the out of bounds. Atkins saves it in, saves it to Hall. He'll attack the rim. A layup is good. Alex Hall with some serious ups on that one. And for the second time, Hall lays one high into the sky, and that one dropped in perfectly. Roane County is not going to go anywhere, Matt. 49-44 off of the steal. And 30 seconds is all that remains. Roane County, though, has burned their final timeout of the ball game.
That was, again, Litton with a poor pass after making the rebound that could have really cinched this one. A great hustle again by Alex Hall, getting that ball. Those little floaters, it's such a difficult shot to make, and he's just making it look so easy here down the stretch of this ball game. Great battle, great comeback effort. Will it be enough, though, for Roane County to pull this one out with 30 seconds left, down by 5?
What I like is we are watching a very inexperienced team grow right before our eyes here. They could have gotten run out of the building, and they chose differently, and they have just grinded it back in, and they refuse to go away. Got it to 3 once here in the fourth. They've got it down to 5. And I know Coach Brohar's not into moral victories. If they lose, it's a loss, but you got to think that he's going to feel pretty good about the effort level of this Raider team. Here we go.
Can't fault the effort at all, Drew.
Mance will trigger it inbound underneath the Roane County basket left side. And now Colton Paxton, he's a football player playing basketball, and he wants contact from Litton. They'll make him stand straight up. Okay, Mance feeds it into Williams. Roane County needs to get a foul quick. Mance off to Litton. You were hoping to get either Williams or Mance. You got Litton instead.
Yep, probably the last guy you want to put on the line for Clay County. He's 7 out of 8 now in the ball game.
But if you could just get one of 2, it stays a 2-possession ball game with 26.9 on the clock. At the moment, 49-44. Clay County by 5. Again, Clay has cleared out the lane, so a miss on the second means Roane County possession. First free throw, it's off. Litton feeling the pressure here at the end. No matter what, it stays a 2-possession ball game. Litton sets for the second. Free throw up, that one good. 1 of 2, it's 50-44.
Need a quick one.
Hall quickly front court, over to Onwuka, corner. Harper, back to Mo, you gotta get a shot up here. Mo driving, dumps it up into the air, can't get the shot to fall. Litton clears the rebound, feeds it out to Peyton. Peyton gonna attack the rim, and he will get the layup to fall, and that will be the nail. And Mance, for some reason, choosing to foul here with 4.9 left. Coach Gibson looking very concerned about that decision by Mance, although I think that final rebound by Litton and the run out by Peyton might have been the nail. But I'm telling you what, man, this young Roane County team continues to impress me as the first one good for Levi Hunt.
Yeah, just grit and determination. Like you said, could have been run out of the gym in the first half. Came back out, battled down the stretch, made this one heck of a ball game.
2 of 2, you got to get a steal quickly. Atkins throws it into Litton, and Roane County will not foul. That's a good decision. And I'm telling you what, man, this young Raider team is going to drop another ball game. But I'm telling you, they're coming around here way faster than I ever would have thought. They just refuse to go away, and they will drop a tough one here at the end, 52-46. We'll take a break for our sponsors, recap the ball game, give you some stats, and your Willard C. Starcher Auto Parts Player of the Game after this. Oh, beautiful. We welcome you back to Clay County High School. Roane County drops a close one, 52-46 to the Panthers. And I know that Coach Brohart is not into moral victories, but my goodness, with an inexperienced team like this, you got to take some very, very good things out of this loss. The Raiders found themselves down by as many as 15 in the first half. They trailed by 14 at the half. They just refused to go away. In many different ways, the Raiders improved from the first half to the second half. They took much better care of the basketball from first half to second half. They shot the ball a little bit better from first half to second half. And again, you lose Lane Epling, your most experienced player, midway through the fourth quarter. We mentioned here's an opportunity for a younger player to step up as far as younger in experience, not age. I thought that Alex Hall played a great fourth quarter for the Raiders. I thought he hit some very important shots, and he managed the position that he needed to manage. I just thought that Colton Paxton played a great game defensively in that fourth quarter. He had 2 straight tips that ended up in steals for Roane County to get them back into this. I thought Caldwell played very well in his time in the first half. He made some good defensive plays, had some opportunities inside. And again, he's a raw sophomore. I can't wait to see his progression. Just so many guys were able to step up in this comeback attempt. Roane County got it all the way to within 3 points at that 40-37 mark, about 4:18. Unfortunately, Matt, that's when Epling went out with the 5 fouls, and the Raiders could not get closer than 5 in the final stretch of the game. But I'm having a hard time feeling depressed right now after another loss. It's a very odd position to feel to be in right now.
It really is. Trying to look here at the margin in that fourth quarter as well. It was 18 points for Roane County and 15 for Clay. I mean, it was a constant barrage comeback effort. Just fell up a little bit short. I mean, tale of 2 halves. If we can play offensively and for a full game like we did in that second half, and make some key shots, the ones that, we didn't get a ton of good looks. We've got to make them count. We've got to shoot better from the free throw line. We did a little better of that in the second half as well. You just got to settle this, young. I mean, these guys are, a lot of juniors and seniors on this team, but the experience level at the varsity level, it's a whole different ball game than what it is at the JV level. And grit, determination, make this a ball game, that never say die attitude, and you're a couple of buckets away from taking this one home. It was a great effort. Harper had a couple good looks down the stretch, couldn't get them to go, but he led the way for Roane County with 12 points, and he also had 5 rebounds and 2 steals. Lane Epling got 3 3-pointers to go down. He finished with 11, 3 rebounds, 4 steals, 2 assists, 1 block shot. Keene had a tough game underneath. I mean, this is a big matchup. This is a senior guy that's been a starter for 3 years for this Clay team that, has been solid. And I thought Grayson did a pretty good job for the most part of handling himself underneath. He didn't get bullied around by Litton at all, which I'm glad to see. He's getting more physically mature, and that's going to be one of those things that's going to really benefit Roane County down the stretch. But Grayson finished with 6 points, 6 rebounds, and 2 block shots, and 1 assist. Alex Hall was big in that fourth quarter, 6 points, 2 rebounds, and 2 steals. Moses Onwuka with 3 points, 1 rebound. He had 4 steals and 3 assists. And Levi Hunt, he also had 6 points, 4 of those coming at the free throw line in the second half with 3 assists. To his credit, Caldwell with 2 points, 2 rebounds, and a blocked shot, a steal for Eastman, 2 steals for Colton Paxton, and a rebound. It really was just it's got to be a balanced effort every time, and, we see that again on the scoreboard. Defense, it's got to lead to some more offense, got to get the ball to fall. A guy who got some shots to go down was Andrew Atkins, though, for Clay County. He was really just the catalyst for this team.
He was a difference in this game.
The big difference. He finished with 21 points, 6 of those, 6 threes coming along the way, 5 rebounds, 1 assist, 1 steal. Litton, I thought we did a pretty good job of containing him. He got his points, especially down the stretch, getting some free throw attempts. 19 points, 8 of those coming at the free throw line. 9 rebounds, 3 assists, 2 steals, and 3 blocked shots for the 6'7" Litton. It was Osborne, the man with the magical mullet, with 6 points and 7 rebounds, 2 steals, 1 assist, and 5 body checks.
Well, hockey action there.
He looked like a hockey player with that big old mullet. It's great. Isaiah Payton, he finished with 4 points and 2 rebounds. Jamison Bodkins with 2 points, 3 rebounds, and 2 assists. And to round out the scoring, it was B.J. Williams with 2 rebounds, 1 assist, and 1 steal. And Josh Mance, a guy that could shoot the ball a little bit, had a cold night, but he did finish with 4 rebounds, 2 assists, and 2 steals. Rebound margin was not good, but we're outsized and out-physicaled underneath quite a bit. 32-20, the advantage for Clay County in that ball game on the rebounding end. It was 10-9 in the assist category for Clay, 15-9 advantage Roane County in steals, and a 4-3 advantage for Clay County in the block shots category.
Add it all up, 52-46 is the final score here tonight. We're joined at the table by head coach Matt Brohard. Coach, I know you're not into moral victories, Coach. And obviously the first quarter with the turnover issues was tough to get yourself behind. In the first half, you got yourself down by multiple digits or double digits a couple times. But let's talk about that second half, and let's talk about the in-game maturation of your young team. I thought that many things changed. You guys had the opportunity at halftime to teach and to coach the things that you were wanting them to do, and boy, did they come out in the second half, and they just continued to fight and battle and claw back into this game to the point where you got it down to 40-37. At that point, Lane fouls out. That's a tough loss to have for you guys. But again, I said this is an opportunity for somebody else to step up. I thought Alex Hall down the stretch had a very good game. I just thought a lot of young men grew up here tonight.
Yeah, being down 12 at halftime was a gift. It truly was a gift. But like you said, we came in at halftime. That's guys, they're so raw that they take coaching so well. And they came out and did everything we asked. I mean, honestly, I don't know how many turnovers we had the second half, but it wasn't super high. Better than it was the first. and that was some of those things that we talked about, taking better angles on passes to the post, things like that. It was killer when Lane fouled out. It's one of those things. Normally, a lot of years we maybe set him with 4 for a minute, but Lane's so vital to be on the floor. But Alex did respond the way that he needed to, definitely. And guys, they're still learning. I mean, they're still learning each time out there. And I just told them back there, I mean, I believe more in this group than I ever have, just from the standpoint they are not going to quit. I mean, I knew 12 points, that was easy striking distance for us. And being, we'll say, offensively challenged at times it is what it is. But they being, even with those deficits they still battled back and made it a ball game. And like I said the other night, we're right there. Just a few things. We can't have a letdown. We got to put 4 quarters together. Mm-hmm. I mean, I know that's common sense, but with this this crew, it's true. Like, man, if you look at our second quarter the other night against Webster, and then really it was probably the first tonight more so. If we could put 4 together, we'll be in good shape. But once again, third varsity basketball game for a lot of those guys. I thought Sean Caldwell came in and played well tonight. Eastman gave us good minutes again. Alex, as you mentioned, we're going 8 or 9 deep right now, and some of those guys aren't getting major minutes, but they're coming in and being very, very effective when they are, and that's just part of the learning process, I think, right now for them.
Yeah, there's nothing like in-game actual experience, and again, this is game 3 for the vast majority of your team, and I'm watching it with the naked eye. You can see this team growing, and it's very exciting. I find myself in an awkward position, not being like down or depressed after a loss, because I'm watching this team get better and better and better. If you can find a night like we were trading 3 for 2 in the second half there for a bit with Lane and with Gary. Right. If those guys can keep their shots going and some of these other guys can get going, I just think that, as you mentioned, the last game against Webster, they're a lot further along than we thought they would be at this point.
Agreed, and I don't say this to be Debbie Downer, but guys, when you go back 2-3 weeks ago when we first started, we were not in a good place. I'll just be completely honest with you. We were not prepared to play varsity basketball at all, and to take Webster to where we did, and then Clay, another good basketball team, and Clay tonight to where we are. If you'd told me that 2 weeks ago, I would have said no. That's not going to be the case, and I'm kind of with you, Drew. You don't like to lose, but there's a sense of kind of excitement in a sense, yeah, because we know we're right there, and if we can just put it all together, we're going to be fine. I think.
There's 2 seasons to every basketball season.
Right.
There's this one, and then there's the postseason. So just keep building, Coach, and we're right there with you. I like what's happening with this team, and I think this is going to be a massively different and improved team at season's end.
I think so too. I hope that's the case.
Be
Thanks,
safe
guys.
on the way home. Coach Matt Brohard. Final score, 52-46. Torn final break for Willard C. Starcher Auto Parts. Come back. We'll wrap it up with the Player of the Game award after this. Thank you, and 1,000 more times. Thank you. Thank you so much. Oh, listen, love to watch you play. Very excited you're graduating. We welcome you back to Clay County High School. Wrapping things up here tonight, Roane County falls in defeat 52-46 to Clay County. Roane County now at 1-2, but again, way further along than we thought they would be after 3 varsity games. The sky's possibly the limit for this team as the season progresses. They'll take the weekend off. They'll be back in action on Tuesday night. They'll host Braxton County. We'll talk about that in our next broadcast here in a second. But first, Matt White, time for you to distribute our Player of the Game award.
I mean, it's a tough one every game because these guys are always so similar in production. But I'm going to have to go with Gary Harper for 12 points, 5 rebounds, and 2 steals. He had some big threes in that ball game that really excited the Roane County comeback. And I'm going to go strictly eye test here with Alex Hall. 6 points, 2 rebounds, 2 steals. That doesn't sound like much, but going down the stretch of a ball game and playing as well as he did in those crucial moments, again, that's great to see what's going to happen here throughout the rest of the season. So congratulations to those 2 guys, Gary Harper and Alex Hall, are Willard C. Starcher Auto Parts Players of the Game.
Again, Roane County's boys will be back in action. They'll host Braxton County Tuesday night at 7:30 p.m. for another LKC conference matchup. We'll be there with pregame coverage at 7:10. Our next sports broadcast we are very excited to talk about. It is Calhoun County girls basketball. We are back in Calhoun County for girls basketball action, our first of hopefully 7 or 8 games this season that we will try to cover for the Calhoun County girls basketball team. We will be over at Calhoun County on Monday night as the Lady Red Devils will be hosting the Doddridge County Lady Bulldogs. 7:30 p.m. is the scheduled start from Calhoun County High School. We'll be on the air with pregame coverage at about 7:10 p.m. That will do it for us here tonight. Glad you could join us on WVRC 104.7 FM for our entire broadcast crew. George Allen, our studio technician, back at WVRC Control. Katie Nutter, our camera person. Matt White, my color commentator. I'm Andrew Miller. Have a wonderful night, everyone.